Hear me? And 12 p.m. in Nova Scotia. I'm trying to broadcast this at kind of the highest quality today, but if it suits you to lessen the quality in your playback, you can do that on your YouTube. And we're going to give it just another minute to find our way here. If you have a block, grab that for practice. And if you don't have a block, do what I'm doing. I didn't travel with blocks. So you can grab a towel. You'll see it's just a bath towel. I've shown you guys this before. You just kind of roll it up so that it kind of makes its way into a bit of a bolster or a lift in the same way that a block would. And that's going to suffice for what we're going to do today. You might hear people. It's a nice sunny day in Nova Scotia, and we're just going to move our bodies. Mostly Hatha today, a little bit of a mix, but something really to ground us in our practice and to ground us in our bodies. So a little less, here and there. And I hope you enjoy. All right. So it's just 2 minutes after the hour. We're going to get started, and if you could come to your mat, and we're going to start with our prop. This to the right, and breathe out as you put your head down. So what I'm doing here is also sneaking in our first kind of offering, but I'm also sneaking in a little bit of something for vertigo, because in the flight here I found that I was a little off balance. So this is a good little thing for a vertigo that might come up from a flight. When you just kind of feel a little bit fuzzy. We're going to breathe pretty big in through the nose, filling the chest, the midsection, and out through the nose. And taking advantage of a little bit of lift in the chest body and in the heart. And a little bit of the heavy of the head to your mat, and that open space through the neck body. So even if you're not like me and you don't have a little bit of vertigo, this should feel kind of interesting through the stretch of the neck. I'm going to just take one more breath in. And a little sigh out. And you're going to take your right hand and just turn in one breath in your head the other way. Top V and more open through the throat body. And then bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And open the knees wide. You might even feel this kind of invitation in your body and in the gesture of your jaw to wide the mouth and wide the jaw and stretch it out. Breathe in and out. We'll hold this for just under another minute of time. Soft gesture in. Take your hands to your outer knees and thighs and close the knees like a book and bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take one hand behind the head to pick up the head and the chin slow, a little higher than the chest. Hold your head up high And then put your forearms down and your elbows to the mat as you straighten the legs. Use your hands and push up to a sit. Breathe in and out. And you can remove your prop. And we'll take a little bit of a lie down again before we go anywhere, just to neutralize the body of the spine. Flip your palms up, externally rotate your shoulders. So as we get ready for this practice today, think of this practice as a retreat inward into your body. Especially what you know is what you know. So always treating your practice and or looking for an opportunity to delve into what we don't know. Because we know what we know. Zip your legs together. Keep them long. Yeah. And then flex both feet and reach through the heels. So you're pressing the backs of the knees down. Stretch your arms overhead. Morning stretch. Reach through the heels and fingers. Breathe in. Soften. Stop dorsiflexing your feet. Breathe out. Draw your right knee into your chest. Interlock at the middle of your right shin. Breathe in. Push into your right knee or right shin with your hands and pull in. Breathe out. Stretch your right leg long, arms overhead. One breath in. And then exhale, soften. Bring your left knee in. Interlock your hands at your left shin middle. In breath. We're still kind of flowing with the breath. Exhale, pull, press down through the hands. One inhale. One exhale. Stretch your legs long. Reach through the heels, arms overhead. Breathe in. So there's a dorsiflex of both feet. Breathe out, soften that flex, soften the arms. Roll to your right side. Take a breath in. Out the nose, round your spine. Tuck your chin in, breathe out. Inhale, arch your spine, breathe in. Pose, breathe out. Good. Inhale, forward into tabletop, shoulders just above the wrists. Breathe in. Bum back to heels, a little bit of a child's pose. Stretch the spine long, elbows off the mat. Breathe out. Push through the hands. Two more of these. Inhale, forward. Broad the upper back body. Listen carefully, a little different. Start to come forward. Inhale, inhale, but come more forward. Shoulders ahead of the wrists. Put the shoelaces down and bend the arms, elbows in, and kiss the floor. Press your shoelaces down for baby cobra. Breathe in, lift the heart. Lift a little higher here. Exhale, kiss the floor. You'll tuck the chin in. Flat hands down, knees and hands press. Child's pose. Breathe in. One inhale. And then lift your bum up and back. One exhale breath, downward face dog. If you're worried about a little vertigo, don't hang your head heavy. Look up towards the front of the hands and in between space. Bend the legs, lift the heels, take an inhale, look forward. Step your right foot towards your right thumb. Step your left foot towards your left thumb. Toes look straight ahead, back into the heels. Ground down, firm thigh. Up. Exhale the hands to heart. Two more of those. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to heart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to heart, but bend the legs. Send the weight into the heels. Try and knock the knees back so you can see the big toes. Shoot your arms forward, chair pose, reach through the fingers. Stay here, breathe in and out. Draw your belly in to hug the ribs in, breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths, in and out. Feel your heels. Press up to straight legs. Keep the arms. Breathe in. Lift the arms overhead. Lift the heels up. Breathe out. 2 breaths here. Heels high. In and out. Endeavor to keep the heels high and see about bending the legs. 2 breaths here. Reaching straight ahead in the strong arms as you keep the heels high. Weight into the balls of the feet. 2 more breaths. Keep the heels high in the arms. Straighten the legs. Breathe in. Hands to hips. Fold with a micro bend in the legs. Breathe out. Weight into the fronts of the feet here to keep the long of the spine. When you're more than halfway, then you curl in. Put the fingers in front of the toes, halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold here, breathe out. Halfway lift, weight into the fronts of the feet. Inhale. Fold here, breathe out. 1 more time, halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, listen carefully, step the left foot back, breathe out. Put the left knee down, arms will go high, Anjaneyasana, hips back, breathe in. And then dip your hips forward and down, breathe out. Hips back, arms high, breathe in. Dip them forward, maybe more down, breathe out. Hips back, breathe in. Dip them forward and grab your left wrist up and over to the right, breathe out. If you have a pinch in the back knee, curl the back toes under, that should give you space. Keep reaching up and over towards the right side, left side open. Full breath in, full breath out. Come up to center, take an inhale. Wide your arms and twist to the right, exhale. Layering your wrists in line with your shoulders, reaching through the fingertips, twisting the torso. Full breath in and out. In through the nose, breathe it. Halfway back. Inhale the arms high. Keep your arms up, interlock your hands, but point your index high. Squeeze the heels of the hips to they're separable to peek at your bin. Twist towards the right to park your left outer arm to your right outer knee thigh. And stay long through the neck body, crown of the head reaching forward in length of the neck body, length of the spine, rotating the right rib cage up and back. Full breath in and out. Get out of the twist and the right knee, breathe out. Draw the right foot into tree pose. Open the right knee towards the back of the room and hands back to your body for 3, 2. Take your arms high to stretch your tree. Breathe in. You're going to draw your right knee forward. Start to bend your left leg and take a seat to chair, feet together. Breathe out. Breathe in here. Exhale, fold. Tap your hands down, bum up. Breath out. Ardha Uttanasana, feet together or apart. So that's a halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold with weight into the fronts of the feet. Open up the hamstrings. Breathe out. We're moving slow, guys. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold. Breathe out. Hang heavy. One more time. Halfway lift. Weight into the fronts of the feet. Long spine. In breath. Another sip. Exhale to fold. At the bottom of the exhale, step your right foot back. Right knee down. Arms high, Anjane. Breathe in. Hips back, and then forward and down. Breathe out. Arms stay high, hips go back. Breathe in. Forward, down, dip more. Breathe out. Again, inhale. Back through the hips. Exhale, forward and down. Breathe out. A little more depth. Take a breath in here. And grab your right wrist up and over to the left. And you're holding the stretch, but not the breath. Again, if there's a pinch in the back knee, you can curl the back toes under, more space in the knee. Staying here, but lifting up through your lower back as you reach for 3. For 2. Come to center to up. Forward, fold, breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Feet together, hands to hips, stand up with a flat spine all the way up. Mountain pose, breathe in, arms down, palms open, breathe out. Sweep the arms up, take an inhale. Sit down, Utkatasana, exhale. Arms high, breathe in. Prayer hands to heart and twist to the left, breathe out. And as you rotate, you might just turn your head and look up and past your left shoulder with a kind of length in the neck body. Knees together, so be aware of the right knee wanting to come forward to the left as you sit low for 3, for 2. Come out of this twist, stand up, arms high, breathe in. Interlock the hands up here, steeple grip, index up and over to the left, breathe out. And be curious about how far you can take this side after already visiting it in the lunge. Try and lift through your lower back as you reach to the left for 3, 2. Good. Left foot into side of the right leg and palms to heart, elbows wide, heart lifts. Tree pose. Flag open your left knee towards the back of your mat while bringing your left hip forward. And then very nuanced here, draw your right hip more into center like it's trying to hug up against your belly button. For 3, 2. Keep tree leg, arms high, breathe in. Draw your left knee to center, start to bend your right leg, step to chair pose with feet together. Take an inhale. Sit low, stay, exhale. One more breath in. We're going to add on, bring the arms back in line with your spine. Reach through the fingertips and then clasp behind, interlock the hands, heels of the hands together. Roll the chest open, shoulders roll open. Stay in your sit for 3, for 2. Heart open. Breathe in. Fold, straighten out your legs, interlocked hands overhead, hang heavy, breathe out. Heels of the hands try to kiss for 3. For 2. Interlocked hands, base of the spine, then put the hands out in front of the feet. Ardha Uttanasana, that's a halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold, bow down, weight into the fronts of the feet. 2 more. Inhale. Fold, exhale. 1 more as you inhale, halfway lift. Press the back of the head into your sky or ceiling. Exhale, fold. Bottom of the fold, left foot back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay, breathe out. 1 more inhale. Wash the arms back, runner's lunge, powerful pose. Breathe out. 1 more forward, not up. Inhale. Arms back, exhale. Tap the fingers down, breathe in. This should feel good. Straighten the front leg. And pop the right toes up off the ground as you ground through the heel. For 3. For 2. Put your right toes down. Put your left heel down, left toes look to the left side of the mat. Bend your front leg, second warrior. Breathe in and out. To go deeper in second warrior, lift your right heel off the ground, deepen your lunge, and stay high through the heart. Optional. If you've taken advantage of that depth, put the right heel down, keep your bend, exalt your warrior, breathe in. So you're dancing back for a right body stretch, cartwheel the hands, breathe out, flip your left heel up, kick your right arm high and twist. Breathe in. Back leg straight and strong. Breathe out. Put your right hand down. Breathe in. Step to a high push-up. We were here at the beginning. Breathe out. Should feel a bunch of kind of space through your right leg for that strength. Listen carefully without going to down dog. Step your left foot to your left thumb. Inhale. Right knee down. Exhale. Kick up your arms. Breathe in. And cactus the arms here or down into this deep lizard lunge. If this is too much, you come up a little bit or a lot. And it might be the too much factor is something that you're doing a little too quick. You can grow into this space as we hold this pose for about a minute. Stay for one more breath in, guys. And a sigh out. Pick it up to flat hands inside of the foot. We'll all meet there. Breathe in. Straighten your back leg as you pick up your right knee. Breathe out. Take a little inhale here. And walk to the right for wide-legged fold. Breathe out. Hang heavy. Again, if you are like me and you have a little stuff of vertigo going on, you might not hang quite as heavy, or you might feel, I trust intuition, you might feel it feels good. Do a halfway lift, maybe pick it up to the fingertips, long spine. Again, use that analogy of pressing the back of the head into the sky or ceiling. So you're lengthening the neck. Breathe that in. Fold up, breathe that out. Walk to the left, that left foot, front foot. Bend both legs a bit, breathe in. And step forward and then fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, that's a halfway lift. In breath. Stay halfway, hands to hips, micro bend the legs to come up flat back. Breathe out. Take a stand, mountain pose. Round through the bend. Wipe the arms back. Powerful pose, runner's lunge. Your left leg stays bent, anchors into that strength. If you're working the non-dominant muscles, you start to feel the shake. That's the power of moving slow here. Stay in powerful lunge with the legs strong, arms forward but not up. Breathe in. Down and back, breathe out. Forward, not up, inhale. Down and back, breathe out. Stay in the lunge, arms down, hands down, frame the foot, breathe in. And then tap the right heel down as right toes look to the right. Keep the lunge in the front leg. Second warrior. So it's a lot to ask from your legs to be this strong. I want you to work the space of the arms reaching, the wrists in line with the shoulder tips. Put the heel down, keep warrior two, lunge, exalt your warrior, stretch your left side open, breathe in. And then cartwheel the hands. As they frame the front foot, the back heel looks up and your left arm goes right into this twist. Put your left hand down again, breathe in. Little straighten of the leg, walk again towards the right, wide-legged fold. All 10 toes look forward to that right side of the mat and you fold in. And do a halfway lift, shoulder blades slide down the length of the spine, breathe in. You might take the hands behind. You could interlock heels of the hands closer together, and you could fold into that space. Heavy head, or you lift your chin if it feels better for you. Because I'm guiding this a little bit from a space of feeling a little out of sorts for myself. Like I said, I got some vertigo. But I'm feeling connected still to my practice. An intentional, slow movement. Being aware of the spaces you can occupy. Whether you release interlocked hands or not, or you stay a little longer, maybe you shift the fold where you're reaching for outsides of the ankles and pulling. Inhale. Broad the upper back body so you're pushing away from the earth with the balls of your feet and your hands. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Look to the right thumb, breathe in. Step the right foot forward, left knee down, breathe out. Arms high, inhale, Anjaneyasana. I want you to interlock the hands behind the head, elbows a little wide, and press the head up and back slow to open up through the chest body, to lift through the sternum, to hold your head with support. It should open up. It will open up no matter what, even if it doesn't open up to this. But the idea of giving space, breath, meeting gravity, oxygen in the body, right? And then as you use all these tools of time and sweetness of breath, you start to find more of an opening. So if you couldn't go down at first, maybe you can now, or maybe it's kind of like a halfway point with more of a bend in the arms, even if the palms are down. Staying with it, investigating the space. You're going to stay with it for one more breath in and out. Exhale, bend the back down into space. If you have blocks to meet that space, some people's blocks are tall, right? I'm just making it up there with that towel. I'm okay to get into this space. You might be up like this a bit, or you might have a block underneath your bum to lift you into space. Hands to heart, elbows to the insides of the knees. So more active Malasana squat. Take a breath or two here. Then you might either put your hands down, bum up, forward fold wide legs. Or if you're going for a lot of strength into your thighs and feeling what's possible, ground through your heels. Keep your prayer hands. Come halfway up, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Press through the heels, inhale. Stand up, exhale. Hands to heart, toes look in, wide feet, arms down, mountain pose. We're all in mountain pose. Stand up, palms open, breathe in and out. Stretch your arms high. Breathe in. Micro bend the legs, forward fold. Wait into the fronts of the feet here. It's helpful. Breathe out. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, left foot back, left leg long. Breathe out. Take an inhale, fingertips frame the front toe. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten the front leg and pop up the right toe. Breathe out. Put the right toes down. Keep the straight front leg. Breathe in. Put your left heel down, left toes look out. Breathe out. Right hand grabs the right wrist. Lift away from the floor as you kick your left arm up for triangle pose. If you're feeling really stiff in your shoulder, start to make big circles with your left arm. And then go the opposite way to even out the story here. And then kick your left arm up, breathe in. And then turn your left hip in and down as you rotate your left rib cage up and back and kind of look up to the sky or towards your left fingertips, long neck body. For 3, for 2. Left hand to left hip, bend the front leg, and then you'll walk your right fingertips forward and see if you can kick up into half moon. This left leg and kick up your right big toe. Back to wide-legged, fold, breathe in. Then turn your right toe to the front of the mat, bend your right leg, warrior 2, breathe out. One more time. Take an inhale, warrior 2. Straighten the right leg, right toe in, fold, wide-legged, breathe out. Bend the left leg, flip the right toes up, breathe in. Then put the right toes down, wide-legged fold, breathe out. Look the right toes towards the front of the mat, bend the right leg, second warrior, breathe in. 2. 1. Roll the arm knot up, breathe in. Hands to heart and twist. Full breath in. Lock it and draw your right. And maybe stay high for another breath or two, or use props or not to bring the heart down. See if you can literally find your sigh. Breathe in. Okay, look for Ardha Uttanasana. Mountain pose. Inhale, sweep arms up. Micro bend, forward fold, weight into the front of the feet so you grab into those hamstrings, stretch. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. And fold to exhale, empty all the breath out. And then step the right foot back and keep the right leg long. Breathe in. And then straighten the left leg and pop the left toes up. Pyramid pose here, breathe out. And drawing your forehead more in. Put your left toes down, keep the left leg straight, and right heel down, right toes look to the right side of your mat. Left hand to left ankle, kick the right arm high for triangle pose. So what you should feel is your right hip more energy, big again, and you rotate more of that. Your left half moon. Breathe in. Land your warrior 2, breathe out. And this is where we flow it a bit into Standasana. Straighten the left leg, inhale. Tap the left toes in, fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bend the back leg, kick the left toes up, breathe out. Put the left toes down, left toes look to the right side of the mat, breathe in. Put the left toes looking to the front of the mat, bend the left leg, warrior 2, breathe out. Take an inhale here. Straighten the leg, left toes in, fold wide-legged, breathe out. Take the left toes up, ground through the left heel, Standasana, breathe out. Go back to wide-legged on an inhale, but turn the left toes to the front of the mat, bend the left leg, and windmill up, warrior. Take an inhale here, warrior 2. Straighten, tap the left toes in, fold, exhale. One last time. Ardha Uttanasana with wide legs, breathe in. Bend the right leg, flip the left toes up, left heel down, breathe out. Wide-legged, left toe leg, and breathe out. Cartwheel the hands, inhale. Kick the right heel up, powerful pose. Exhale, arms back. Full breath in here. You should feel it through that outer left hip. Full breath out. Wash the arms forward, not up. In, breath. Hands to heart. Keep the lunge. Twist over the front leg. You've earned it. Be here. Come out of the twist. Frame your front foot. Hands down. Breathe in. Hover your left foot by pressing into your back foot and of getting in your space in. Heels. So dorsiflex the feet. Realizing that the internet is not as reliable. Some of you do to feedback me. Always appreciated. Hold this wide-legged fold for one more beat. You're kind of reaching down and back through your sit bones. If you can imagine that grounding. And then you help your legs bend and slide in. And give a little hug. And as a last offering here, we're going to lie back in prep of plow pose. So first just feel your back body ground down. And it might feel intuitive to you not to do this pose, or you might feel like, yeah, that sounds like a smart idea. Check in with your true voice around this. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat if you're going for this. And as you kick the legs up, that's kind of the first space. And then you'll lift your bum and bring your hands and your elbows underneath. So your elbows and your upper arms are kind of like a stand. And you should feel the weight in your upper back body across your shoulders and not in your neck. Some people can kick up. Ooh, there's a bee there. Long legs. Or to plow, go relaxed through the legs. I like to widen the knees to frame my head. And kind of feel the whole rounding of the spine with the weight in the upper back, not in the neck body. There has been a world, and it's not today, where my legs just kind of touch down onto the floor when I'm feeling ultra flexible. If you're used to practicing in a hot room, that might have been your world too. It doesn't have to be today. And then to get out of it, you want to support slow. You can stay a little longer. Feels right for me to get out. And you're going to come to a long spine. And a long neutral neck body with that spine. And you're going to relax. cycling through a few breaths in stillness. Signaling to your body to rest. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll be back on Friday for another live class. We're going to probably hit it up with a flow, a straight up vinyasa class on Friday.